Hello and welcome to Cinemastrophe. I'm Don Perignon, saving you from getting ripped off. Hell. That's where we're headed, people. Pure, unadulterated hell. Question. What do you get when you mix Hannibal Lecter, Mean Girls, and just about every Back from the Dead occult movie there is? You get a big pile of demon shit, that's what. Jennifer's Body was released in 2009 and written by Academy Award winner Diablo Cody. Yeah, I found it hard to believe too. What's even harder to believe is that she's actually proud of it. The movie stars Megan Fox, whose only claim to fame is being hot. I know, many actors started out just being eye candy like Johnny Depp, Halle Berry, Julia Roberts, and Leonardo DiCaprio. The difference between them and her is during their pretty boy or hot chick roles, they showed signs that they could actually act. In Megan's case... Now I know what you're thinking. But Dom, she wrote Juno. If she wrote that, it can't be that bad. Oh, just wait and see.
All bets are off! All bets are off! All bets are off! What the fuck did you think? What the hell I was going to do? Every time I stand in front of you, so you don't have disrespect. How far can you take that bullshit? Now it's time to get this shit on. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, that's wrong. All bets are off.
Our movie begins with a close-up of a finger picking an open sore. Okay. Not sure people are ready for a full movie about the horrors of leprosy, but at least that explains the title.
Body calibrating, whole body muscle toning, everything. Now what about
The gum disease known as gingivitis.
We see Jennifer laying in her bed with a creepy girl standing out her window looking in. When Jennifer rolls towards the window, the girl ducks down, leading into a narration. Great. Another narrated movie. Where's my gun?
Hell is a teenage girl.
No. Hell is having to watch this movie for a second fucking time. The narrator is a girl named Anita, nicknamed Needy, Jennifer's BFF, currently residing in Leech Lake Correctional Facility, played by Amanda Seyfried, who went on to do better things after this. Well, once you hit bottom, there's nowhere else to go but up. Unless you're Megan Fox and you go on to do Jonah Hex. How does she end up here? Well, since she's narrating and it's only 3 minutes into the movie, I'm sure she's going to tell us in a flashback that takes up the other 99 minutes of the film. Because nothing says good storytelling like starting off a horror movie with the ending. Needy narrates about how screwed up her life is, which is about as interesting as watching two flies reproduce.
This is Sparta!
She takes us back 2 months ago in the small town of Devil's Kettle, where her and Jennifer were just regular high schoolers.
People found it hard to believe that a babe like Jennifer would associate with a dork like me. Sandbox love never dies.
Yeah, neither does Ringworm, sweetheart. Jennifer asked Needy to go with her later that night to see some city band play at a local bar so she can try and score with the lead singer. At first, Needy said she was going to spend the night with her boyfriend Chip, but after giving Needy the puppy dog eyes, or should I say the eyes of a dead fish, Needy agrees to go. That night, Needy's getting dressed and her boyfriend's getting jealous, and my God, is this dialogue awful. I don't know if Diablo was trying to start a new slang or if she thought the teenage population at large used these phrases, but they sound really fucking stupid.
We're totally lesbi gay.
MySpace page, and the lead singer's extra salty.
You're totally jello. You're lime green jello, and you can't even admit it to yourself.
They're wearing eyeliner. They look like a bunch of fagos.
Where did she get these terms? Did she eavesdrop on a first grade class during recess?
I sense something.
Jennifer's here.
How do you know?
Edie, quit shampooing yourself and get down here.
That's fucking weird.
True, but nowhere as weird as Old Weird Harold. I've heard it both ways. They get to the bar and there's some more narration about shit we can clearly see.
Melody Lane is definitely not a club. Clubs are for attractive people in populous urban areas. Clubs have DJs and champagne.
Thank you, movie. The audience would have never figured it out without that detailed explanation. Would you like to explain the toilet situation as well?
All we have is a jukebox and a sticker toilet.
I'll fuck you up. After meeting the band, the lead singer starts talking about whether or not Jen's a virgin with one of his band members. Needy overhears this and says yes she is before telling the guy off. She then tells Jen, who doesn't seem to care because, well, she's a slut.
Go! Hold up! Time out! Time out! Y'all take a chill!
The band starts playing this song and Jennifer falls into this strange trance. Then the place burns down. Time to switch playlists. Needy grabs her zombie-like friend, and the two escape through the bathroom window. Once outside, they run into the lead singer, who says that Jen is in shock and they should go to the band's van where it's safe. Needy naturally doesn't want to go to the creepy-ass rape van, but Jen does because she's an idiot.
I watched her get into that van and I knew something awful.
Would you please shut the hell up?
Rather than calling the police because she left a fucking cell phone at home, writing down the plate number, screaming for help to anyone who might be still alive, telling the police what happens when they show up for the fire, she goes home and calls her fucking boyfriend. Hearing a noise, she goes into the kitchen where she finds Jennifer looking like she just won 6 rounds with a little girl from the ring.
My mom got that at Boston Market, and
Congratulations, Needy, you just knocked Bella off the top of the stupidest characters ever list. Your reward is nothing, because you're too fucking stupid to know the difference. Hooray! Proving once again that Optimus gets all the bitches. It's how I roll. Needy finally goes to call someone when Jen stops her, kisses her on the neck, and leaves. Hot? The next day at school, people are sad about the fire while Needy is spacing out, can't blame her for having to clean up all that Autobot jizz off the floor, when Jen walks into the class like everything is right with the world. Needy tries to talk to her about last night, but Jen is having none of it. So, as a poor substitute, she tells her boyfriend about Jim barfing up old motor oil.
But she probably just inhaled a whole bunch of smoke or something.
no, Chip, no, it was like evil.
At least that's what Carrie's mother said. She also thought it gave her cancer. Elsewhere, Jen seduces one of the jocks and takes him into the woods. They start making out when the jock notices all the forest creatures watching them.
Jen,
What?
look.
They're waiting.
Well, just like Fox's teenage boy fan base, they're going to be very disappointed since this movie contains no nudity. A teacher, played by J.K. Simmons, having heard the scream, goes to check it out and, what the fuck is with this movie?
Seen it, covered it. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
The new Cinemashby t-shirt is here. That's right, you can be the envy of your friends while styling and profiling in your brand new Cinemashby t-shirt. But wait, fashion trendsetting is the only thing it's good for. It can be used to wash the dishes, scrub the floors, wash yourself, wipe your ass. Warning, do not flush dirt down toilet. Shit, shit, shit! Discipline your pet. Be a superhero. Block the sun. Blow your nose. Wrap your hair. Hide from your enemies. Well, maybe not. Nurse a black eye, and much, much more. Don't delay to order your new Cinemasterpiece t-shirt. Click on the link in the description. Operators are standing by. Fast forward a month with more narration. Jen is getting all crabby now and starting to look like a hot chick not wearing makeup. Yeah, I'm sure there's no double meaning there at all. One of Needy's friends asks Jen out on a date. At first she says no, but changes her mind when Needy says she thinks that her friend is pretty cool. Because nothing says I care like killing your friend's friends. While Jen is eating beaver from Veronica Mars, Needy is having sex with her boyfriend and starts seeing visions of blood and Jen with the dead jock and hearing Jen's words.
I made you hopeless.
You know, I tried to think of a joke for this, but it's just stupid.
I see dead people.
Of course, this is never actually explained or mentioned again. It just kinda happens. Then on top of all that, which probably traumatized her from ever having sex again, plus nearly running over a bloody Jim on her way home only to find Jen laying in her bed, we get this. Don't hear me. I'm just as confused as you are. I kissed a girl and I liked it. The taste of blood and intestines. I kissed a girl just to try it. Cannibalism is fine, I don't mind it. After that extremely poor attempt at fan service, Jen explains that night of the fire, the band took her into the woods and performed a Satan ritual, using her as a sacrifice to reach stardom in the music industry. I would go bullshit on that, but really, it's the only explanation for this guy's success. Why do you think he keeps changing wives? Only thing is, she didn't die. After waking up, she made her way back to Needy. When she couldn't bring herself to kill Needy, she ate one of the kids who survived the fire but hadn't informed anyone yet.
And ever since then, I just knew what I had to do to be strong. And when I'm full, like I am right now, I'm like unkillable.
After she tells Needy all this, they use the usual "no one will believe you" and "I'll kill your boyfriend" routine. Following the funeral for Needy's friend, she does some research and finds out that Jen has become part demon because she wasn't a virgin when she was sacrificed. You know, it's nice that the school has an occult section in the library for all those black magic practitioners that attend. I'm sure they really appreciate the school's open-mindedness.
Destroying a demon. Demons are weakest when hungry. But a blade to the heart is the surest way to kill the beast.
She tells her boyfriend this, who still doesn't believe her, can you blame him? And tells her that she should get mental help. Well, maybe if you stop using the word evil, you'd get a better response, dumbass.
It's like we're smart, but we're not.
She asks him not to go to the dance, then breaks up with him because she thinks it's not safe for them to be together. Yeah, he's certainly not going to go to the dance now. Night of the dance, Needy's mom apparently mistakenly thinks she's performing in a play, dresses her up as the Red Queen, while we see Jen's powers wearing off. So she tracks down Jen's boyfriend, who's on his way to the dance, dressed like the White Queen. Does that make him Alice? She tells him that Needy's been acting messed up lately because she was having an affair with the last dead kid and his death messed her up. Then proceeds to seduce him.
I'm still here breathing now. I'm still here.
The force is strong in this one.
She takes him to Poison Ivy's last known hideout and tosses him into the pool.
Now, you wouldn't believe it if I told you.
But I could run like the wind blows.
She arrives just in time to see Jen giving him the world's worst hickey. He's definitely going to need more than a turtleneck to cover that up.
Get away from her, you bitch!
You know, why don't they ever just jump on top of the antagonist? Not only will it save the protagonist the hassle of struggling with the antagonist, but there's a good chance they'll break the antagonist's neck in the process.
You could do that?
For dry, red eyes, Clear Eyes is awesome.
Now you think this would lead to an epic battle, a struggle between human and demon, good versus evil. Instead, we get this. Sorry, I already used to reveal his rod joke in Rise of the Silver Surfer. Why am I not watching Rise of the Silver Surfer? There's a bad tampon joke and Needy just lets her walk away. Is there a level of stupidity when a person can be declared mentally handicapped? If so, this girl is clearly owed some SSI checks. Well, he's dead. Time for that sweet, sweet revenge, which brings us back to the opening scene.
Do you know the Klingon proverb that tells us revenge is a dish that is best served cold?
Oh, that was a bust. I know. How about you straddle her and pull out a box cutter? Oh, you dumb fuck. So, what will it take to beat Jennifer? Why ripping off her BFF chain signifying that they're no longer friends? No, seriously.
Right.
Game over, man. It's game over.
Jennifer's mom comes in and finds Needy hovering over the body, murder weapon in hand.
Fuck!
The flashback ends, and we find out that because of Jen's bite, Needy gained some of her powers.
I'm a different person now. If you're bitten by a demon, and you live, you just might absorb some of the demon's abilities. Just might get lucky for once in your miserable life.
And thus the movie ends with Needy breaking out of prison and killing the band. This movie sucks! The story itself is stupid, the dialogue horrible, and most of the movie is filler to stretch it out from 30 minutes to 102 minutes. Not only is there a bunch of shit that doesn't make any sense whatsoever in any reality, but the climax is just a huge letdown. When it comes to horror, which is what this was supposed to be, the climax should always finish big, whether in triumph or defeat. This just ended on a whimper. It's like they knew no matter what they did, nothing could save this film, so they just said, fuck it. You get a better climax from watching what's left over in your toilet struggle against getting flushed. I'm Don Perignon, saving you from getting ripped off.
It's coming! Here's one! Right to the face!